Microsoft's newest 2-in-1, the Surface Pro 8, feels like a generation ahead of its predecessors. Although it looks a lot like a Surface Pro X, features like its exceptional screen display, CPU, and more make it stand out. Today, we'll do a Surface Pro 8 first look and unboxing, review, and more.
Let's get it.
First look. Before we dive into the review, let's take a look at the new Microsoft Surface Pro 8. The Surface Pro 8 comes in a sealed rectangular box with a huge front-facing image of the tablet. The Microsoft logo is prominently displayed, both front and rear. There are details of the tablet setup also printed on the packaging. So for instance, if you want to know the configuration of your Surface Pro 8, you won't even need to open the package to double check that. Unboxing. With the conventional pull tab, you can easily tear open the protective plastic. Now removing the top of the box, you can immediately see the tablet. Inside the packaging, you will find a quick start guide and the safety and regulatory information, which you can read later when you get your hands on it. Now, you'll see the power adapter also inside its packaging, so we can go ahead and take it out. These adapters have become Microsoft's standard fare every year. It's separated, so we have a standard plug-in adapter on one end and an AC adapter on the other, which you'll connect to the power adapter. There's pretty much nothing else to notice, so let's move to the Surface. Surface features. Now, it comes in a plastic case labeled with icons that indicate where to find various components. Let's remove the protective film to see the Surface Pro 8. There are two USB-C ports / Thunderbolt 4 ports and a Surface connector on the right. The keyboard's connection port is at the bottom with a headphone jack and volume control on the opposite side. The rear camera is 10 megapixels and can record video at both 1080p / 4K resolutions, while the selfie camera is 5 megapixels but can also record at 1080p. The display is even more impressive with a 2880 by 1980 resolution, but we'll go into that later, so make sure you don't miss it. The kickstand on the Surface Pro 8 is extremely sturdy and will not bend under pressure. Also, you see there's a vent around the outside edge. There are a lot of design improvements brought to the Surface Pro 8. We can talk about the new graphite color, which looks fantastic. Although Microsoft has, in recent years, favored brighter tones for its devices, the deeper colors available in this year's selection are striking. The chassis has also been improved with softer, rounder bends, making it easier to grip for extended periods.
Must be nice.
Price. Unfortunately, the cost of these essential upgrades has risen even if not all the features are perfect. For instance, we can talk about the sound quality, which we feel like Microsoft could have done a better job with, but we'll talk more about that later on, so stay tuned. The Surface Pro 8's starting price of $1,099 makes it the most expensive Surface Pro yet, while its predecessor, the Surface Pro 7, starts at $749. Comparing the prices we've seen from the Surface Pro 8 to the Pro 7, it makes sense that the cost increases. But if this is a deal breaker for you, I'm sure you'll find a perfect device for you in one of our channel reviews. So subscribe and get access to all that. Display. Also, the Surface Pro 8 has an 11% increase in screen size thanks to its nice looking bezels. The Surface Pro 8 screen is a 13-inch PixelSense screen with a native resolution of 2880 by 1920. That's the middle of 1440p and 4K. We don't have to tell you how amazing that looks. Also, a 120Hz refresh rate complements the larger screen size to make this display even better. The default screen refresh rate is set to 60Hz, mainly to improve battery life, but you can change this under the display settings at any time. So if you want to maximize your gaming experience, you can set it to 120Hz. This is not a gaming gadget by any stretch of the imagination, but trust us when we say that you won't want to go back to a low refresh display for anything other than gaming.
Why would I?
Performance. Comparatively, the Surface Pro 7's processor drew only 15 watts of power. On the Surface Pro 8, Microsoft appears to have re-engineered the tablet's internals extensively to draw 23 watts of power. It's not exactly a huge jump, but Microsoft is claiming up to a two-fold improvement in performance. That's an ambitious prediction, and the Surface Pro 8 sadly doesn't deliver. However, this doesn't imply it isn't faster. The Surface Pro 8 is almost 50% faster than the Surface Pro 7, which was proven in the Cinebench R15 test. In Geekbench 4, the gap isn't quite as wide, but it's still much quicker. Another impressive feature is how the Surface Pro 8 comes with Windows 11 and is very suited to Microsoft's latest OS. According to Microsoft.com, Surface Pro 8 is designed to light up the best of Windows 11, enabling you to work, play, and create in many ways most natural to you. This means almost seemingly that you can operate your Surface Pro 8 like you would with a laptop or any portable digital canvas. Sound quality. As we said before, the Surface Pro 8's audio isn't quite as impressive as its visuals, but it's also not the worst laptop audio we've ever heard. The sound of the Surface Pro 8 has crystal clear highs, but a bassline that gets lost in the mix. The speakers are better than we anticipated given the little space provided, but headphones will still help you out more. If that doesn't work for you, just keep the audio below 75% and you'll be okay.
That's all you need to do.
Please give this video a thumbs up if you like this tip. Even with design improvements, the Surface Pro 8 is still easily identifiable as a member of Microsoft's core line of Windows products. This is the most capable Surface Pro we've seen in years, and while we'll miss the elimination of some older ports, it's still an improvement over previous models. And this is it. We hope our review has been helpful to you. Companies always advertise their products perfect, but there's always more to it beneath the surface. Once again, we'll remind you that this channel is here to serve you. So in our next feature, M2 MacBook Pro problems, what Apple doesn't tell you, you should definitely watch.